All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out of Tolan in this truth. I'm Bathaka Mouth, GMS Dallas. Just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. Salaki, I want to say also Shalom to the few sisters, the Akwatium that listen and learn in silence. To all of you, I say Shalom. I'm the brother Pathaka Mouth, GMS Dallas. Just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. And I'm going to entitle this one, The Lord is Working. Babylon is Finished. Very simple title, to the point, man. You know, and I got a series of videos that I'm going to play just to make that point, man. The Lord is working, man. Babylon is finished. You know, the Lord is fed up, you know, with this place, man. You know, at the Wadi Yahabashim Yahushai for being fed up with this place. We're fed up with it. You know what I'm saying? And we're ready for this place to go down. And the Lord is too, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to focus on a couple of videos. Just going into, you know, of course, yesterday being the 4th of July, being the 250th year that America has been an empire, man. You know what I'm saying? From 1776 to 2026, which is 250 years. And, you know, of course, they've been trying to have the whole 250th year celebration, you know, and the Lord wasn't with it, man. You know, everything has been a total disaster, man. And, you know, like I said, I got a series of videos I'm going to play, you know, because the Lord has been showing that he's not with it. You know what I'm saying? And most of these people don't know what's going on. They can't see it, you know, and, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This thing is for the elect, man, for those who have the eye salve to see, you know, the spirit, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord is upon them, you know. So, without any further ado, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a scripture real quick, and then we get into these videos. This is Psalms 126. No, Psalms 119. Salaki, I always get that backwards. Psalms 119, and we're going to drop down to verse 126. And it reads, Psalms 119 and 126, it reads, "It is time for thee, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to work, for they have made void thy law." You know, and that's, bro, like I said, like the title reflects, the Lord is working. Babylon is finished, man. You know, of course, we know, pursuing the Psalms, the 50th chapter, Esau doesn't keep the laws. He's not about the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says he casted them behind him. And of course, we know that's talking about Jake. You know what I'm saying? But these scriptures are twofold. You know what I'm saying? You know, these scriptures apply to Esau in these times, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's casted the laws of the Lord behind him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he put his hands on this book, and he shouldn't have, because he's going to be judged by the very laws of this book, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's time for the Lord to work, and the Lord is definitely working, man. You know, Babylon is finished. You know, they've made void the law. You know, and of course, 2/3 of our people in these times have made void the law of the Lord. And all of them are about to pay. Everybody's good. It's just time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time. You know, and the Lord is fed up. He's tired. And he's taking these devils down, man. You know, the Wadi Yahabashim Yahushai for that. So, you know, like I said, without any further ado, I got a series of videos that I want to bring out and go into. And, of course, you know, we all know that, well, if you've been watching, you know, us in a know, you know, I'm gonna list off a few of these videos that I'm gonna. As a matter of fact, I'll just pull them out. I'll just bring them out. You know, you had this event right here. It proved the Lord is through with this place. Let's play this real quick. See that? You know. Let's play it one more time. Yeah, through. You know, that's the lady that fainted, you know, Salakia. The lady that fainted the anthem, I believe, before one of these soccer competitions, which Jake ain't got no business singing that crap anyway. You know what I'm saying? It don't apply to you, man. It's not for you, you know? It's not the land of the free, ain't the home of the brave, none of that crap, man. And it doesn't apply to you, man, So, yeah, the Lord had this lady faint, which proves this place is done, man. It's over. She fainted singing that crap, you know what I'm saying? The national anthem, And then you had this one right here, the ceiling fell and almost killed some people doing that. We're getting ready for the Trump Freedom 250-year celebration, and the ceiling fell. So let's watch this real quick. You see that? Let's play it one more time. Yeah, that's the Lord saying, shut all that crap down, man. No, ain't no celebration. Ain't no celebration, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you had this one, the skydiver. Let's get this one real quick. That had the American flag, and he crashed into the dang stands, man. Shit is hilarious. Yeah, the Lord is not with Babylon, man. America is through. Look at that. Boom. Through. It's over with. Cut all that crap out. Fall down. The Lord got them falling down, man. He got these people falling down. And then my favorite, which is this one right here, really showing that the Lord is not with Babylon, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One more time. And that's Mount Rushmore. That used to be of course, this is Native American land, and that used to be the faces of the Native Americans. And of course, they took those out and replaced them with their faces. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Lord is like, fed up with all of this crap, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is. The Lord is working, man. Babylon is finished. And the Lord is showing him he's not with it, man. He's showing him this place is finished. So real quick, let's go to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, because we're in the times of these visions coming to pass, man. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, and we'll get to the point in verse 3. And it reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. And we're in that appointed time now, man. It says, but at the end, which this is the end, it shall speak and not lie. So like in the prophecies, the visions are speaking loud and clear, man. Though it seem like it's taking a long time, wait for it, because it will surely come it will not tarry. And we're in a time of things not tarrying. The Lord is fed up. He's tired. He's shutting this program down. The Wada Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and it's over, man. Babylon is finished, man. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, yeah, that reminds me of Ezekiel. Let's get the one in Ezekiel real quick. This is Ezekiel, the 12th chapter. Ezekiel 12, and we're going to jump down to verse 21. And it reads, Ezekiel 12 and 21, and the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Because we got the majority of our people that don't believe, man. They think this is a farce. They think this is the lie, you know, not understanding that this is the truth and what they believe in is the lie. You know, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man, you know, and that's all he's put in the earth. That's the vibration. That's the spirit. Lies and deceptions, man. You know, nothing is real, man. Everything is synthetic. It's, you know, it's all, nothing is real, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got Jake following and believing in that crap, man, you know. So, hey, so it's all good because the Lord said, you know, I'm going to read again in verse 22. It says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Because Jake don't believe. You know, we got the prophets of the Lord out here warning, man, letting them know, hey, we're close. You know, we're about to go home. The time that we're at the end of this place, man. The average empire, the rulership of an empire is 250 years, man. You know, and that's what that marked 250 years yesterday for this place, man. You know, and the Lord has been doing all these things. We watched all those videos, been doing all these things to prove that he's taking this place down. He's not with it anymore. Babylon is falling, man. All them people were falling down. The skydiver falling. The lady fainting falling. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the hail, you know, the baseball size hail, you know, all of these things, man, you know, the Lord is not with it anymore. So that the visions are not failing, man. The Lord is showing you, but Jake can't get it, man. But here's what the Lord says, verse 23, Ezekiel 12 and 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, power, I will make this proverb to cease. So he's about to shut everybody's mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's about to know. And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. Exactly, man. So the prophets have been warning, and now these things are coming to pass. You can clearly see what the MOT to the B is in these times. You clearly see World War III. You know, you see all these things that's been prophesied by the men of the Lord, the prophets of the Lord, over the, you know, last so many years, man. You know what I'm saying? Since the prophets has been on the scene, we've been warning about these things. Of course, Apostle Tahar, beginning Apostle Tahar, with Apostle Tahar on down, you know, Apostle Tahar been out there 40 plus years, man. You know, warning these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you got the other apostles, Gabar, Rakah, Ramlab, you know, 30 plus years, you know, 25 to 30 plus years and more, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Hell, I've been in 10 years warning, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, it's time, man. You know, the apostles are tired, man. You know, they been out there, man, and they still out there. They're still going hard, man. You know, these men are tired, man. Of course, our elders here in Dallas, you know, 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth, man. You got guys been in this thing for a while pushing, man, and they still out there. So yeah, the brothers are tired, man, you know, and it's just time, man. It's time to go home, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but the Lord is working, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is working, and this devil has a time limit. You know, he's not going, as a matter of fact, let's get Job. Reminds me of Job 14 and verse 5, and it reads, Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So the Lord already said it. It's set, man. You know, it's set in stone, bro. To the millisecond, man. You're not going to go past that, bro. You know, and we're in the times, 250 years. There's nothing special about America. You know, this was a base kingdom. You know, there's nothing special about it. So 250 years, it's not going any further, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing about this place that would tell you that, of course, there's certain empires that went longer, you know what I'm saying, that went longer than 250, but the average is 250, and there's nothing above average about America. As a matter of fact, they're lower to me, you know what I'm saying. It's a base system, man, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, 250, that's it. We're there. This place is done. But again, the Lord is showing these things, man, by the things that he's doing, man, you know, where this place is concerned. But his days are determined, his number, his months are with the Lord, and they have an appointed time, a bounds that he's not going to pass, man. You know, and we're in those times, man. So yeah, it's done. It's done data for these devils, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this one in Revelations. Let's get this in Revelations 14. Gonna jump down to verse 8. This Revelations 14 and 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And the nations are mad, and the Lord is mad, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to use these nations, and they about to come up against this devil, man. You know, hell from beneath is about to meet these devils that they're coming, man. Like it says in what is that in Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. You know, yeah, we're there, man. You know, but Babylon is fallen, man. Is fallen. That's and all of those videos, a lot of those videos were reminders of that. You know, precursors to it. You know. This place is fallen. You know, again, the skydiver that fell in and crashed into the stands, holding the American flag, fallen. You know, the lady that fainted singing a national anthem, fallen. You know what I'm saying? This place is done. You know, so yeah. As a matter of fact, that reminds me too of Isaiah. Let's get that one in Isaiah 31. It's Isaiah chapter 31, and starting at the top. It says, help not in Egypt, but in the Most High. But the majority of the nation of Israel don't understand that. Save us, Joe. You know, Taraji P, man. I always think of her, man. You know, because she's the epitome of Jake, man. You know, the majority of our people believe in this system, this beast system, these devils, man. And there's no help here, man. You know, it's a facade, man. It's a shadow. It's not real, you know. Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. And woe represents destruction. So destruction to you, you know. And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that's the mistake, man, you know, and they're about to find out that is a mistake, man. Verse 2, it says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So the Lord brings evil. That's a verse that proves it. It's talking about the Lord. He about to bring evil, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. You know, and bugs on my screen. Verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. So there it is. You know, again, those videos represent the falling down of America. But you that hoping in this place, you Jakes, you're gonna fall and fail right along with this devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's going on, because we're in those times, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So let's get one more, because the Lord said he was gonna plague this place. This is a spiritual Egypt. And the Lord said he was gonna plague this place. You know, this is 2 Ezra 15, and we're going to start at verse 10. And it reads, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the Lord is about to get us out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? He's about to get us out of here. We're led as a flock, as a flock to the slaughter, man. As sheep to the slaughter, you know? So the Lord is like, nah, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough, you know? So, and that represents the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones he's about to get out of here, man. So like it's verse 11, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before and will destroy all the land thereof. So he's plaguing this place again, man. He's striking them with them plagues again. You know, as a matter of fact, I heard of blackouts in like 8 states, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, like several states. I believe it was 8 of them, experiencing blackouts, man, which them Egyptians got put in the dark by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Wisdom chapter 17 goes into that, and it kind of goes into it in more detail when you read it, and explains how them Egyptians was in the dark, man. Couldn't see crap, couldn't even see their hand before their faces, man, So, the Lord is on these Egyptians again, man, these modern day Egyptians, man. So, hey, don't be surprised. Blackouts coming, man. Verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. So we're in them times, man. Plagues, punishments, visitation, which is those punishments, of the Lord. Second Ezra, the 9th chapter goes into that, how he's visiting the world, which he made. We're in those times, man. But at the end of the day, Babylon is finished, man. The Lord is working. Babylon is finished, man, and the Lord is showing it, man. So just pay attention, man. The Lord he's going to continue to show it until he actually take this place out, man. But the Lord is fed up. He's tired, and it's over, man, for these devils, man. The Wadi Yahweh Shah. So with that, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baharakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the Bayath Shah Dawadash Shalom.